Good morning, how you doing? It's a brand new day. Dr. Anita Phillips. It's been a while ago, but whatever you can't sit still with drives you when you make decisions. Let's talk about it. I know a lot of people personally and professionally through the practice who can't sit still. Not like they have ADHD, but they're always doing something, always on the go, always starting a project. It's always something new. And that's an avoiding tactic. And I know y'all saying, Dr. McCurdy, that sounds like you. Every time we turn around, you're doing something. This is true. Every time I turn around, I am doing something. However, I know how to rest. I know how to rest. And the things that I'm doing, I'm really operating on God's order mentality. Because honestly, some of the stuff that I am doing, I don't want to do. But God is telling me to do it. So I'm going to do what He tells me to do. Now, I'm talking about the folks who are always doing stuff because they're trying to avoid dealing with something. They may not even realize they're doing it. They probably are honestly unaware, uncognizant that they're doing it as avoiding tactics. But when you have to sit in certain seasons and sit in certain emotions and sit in certain feelings, it becomes uncomfortable. It can be very heavy. It could even stir up things from the past that you hadn't dealt with or you thought you dealt with, and it triggers something else. So I have, some people that I know are, constantly going back, getting this certification, getting, this degree and that and the other, or they're, starting this home renovation or starting this project, or I'm writing a book. Then I turn around, they're doing something else, or I'm planning this business venture, but never completing anything. If you're on that wavelength, that's probably you, and it's some avoidance going on there. Yeah. And it's not judgment. It's not judgment here. I just want you to come to the realization of what's going on. We have to sit still with those feelings sometimes and let them actually happen. Because what typically happens if we don't address them, we don't feel them, we keep trying to avoid them, we keep trying to suppress them, you become a pressure cooker. And it can be the slightest thing that sets you off. I talked not too long ago about how when I went through a tornado, I just kept moving because there was so much stuff going on. I was working, just got accepted in the master's social work program at UA, having to find a house, having to find a car, buy new clothes, get furniture. It was so much going on, and I just kept moving. I just kept going. But then I got to a breaking point about 4-ish months later and snapped on a coworker for a minor infraction. And I shouldn't even say infraction. There's nothing wrong that she did. I was annoyed. I was annoyed, and I had all this stuff going on that I suppressed. I had not dealt with the trauma. And trauma looks different for everybody. Trauma comes in many forms. It could be, a loss, a death, abandonment, some type of abuse, whether physical, mental, verbal, or sexual. Whatever it is, whatever that trauma experience is, not, you first try to avoid, you're not sat with, you're not processed, you're not worked through, whatever word you want to use, that essentially you've been avoiding dealing with. A lot of people can't sleep, or if they do sleep, it's not restful because they're dealing with a lot of this at night in their dreams. They have, these rapid thoughts that's happening, all this stuff. Because you're not dealing with the thing. So your body is going to make you deal with it. So I just challenge you, if you're a person that is, like the rabbit off the Alice in Wonderland, going here, there, and everywhere, or for my old school people, the little boy off the Family Circle comic that go with all through the neighborhood, we here, there, and everywhere. It's always something that you're not getting to completion. You may need to sit with God, ask him what it is that you're trying to avoid. You may already know what it is, but actually sit with it and start working through it so you can actually be productive, operating your purpose, and complete some of these things that you may actually supposed to be doing that you can't because you're not even able to focus on it. I pray y'all have a blessed day.